We're going to go over the weather for this weekend after things have gotten a little more summery, so we'll just briefly go over it today. We did have some clouds to start, and then got mostly sunny later on. Yesterday we had a lot of high clouds. They were kind of off to the north, and then it kind of became mostly sunny later on. Obviously, yesterday it really cleared out. Too late for me to go to the Pine Barrens. I did still see a few pines somewhere in North Massapequa. But today we had the clouds to start, and in the afternoon cleared up again. And I have a video from Heckscher State Park of Pine Barrens there. That's right. There are pitch pine dune lands. That'll be another video coming up shortly. See, maybe a little bit of haze in there. Maybe, I don't know, not too much. Maybe a slight bit from some smoke. But other than that, not really a bad looking sky today. Once the clouds kind of cleared out, we'll look at the satellite loop here, and you actually looks like there's a lot of smoke in the center of the country. It looks like now, so it looks like that's where the heat is. So you can see where the heat is in the center of the country, where we have better air quality, and it looks like there's still plenty of smoke out west here. If you go to the U.S. Pacific Coast, let's see. It looked like it was on that satellite. I'm not seeing a whole lot, but it looked like it was on that satellite. Yeah, there's some over there, but not going to focus on that too much. We'll go ahead and look at our statistics for today, our climate statistics for today. High of 79 and a low of 61. That's 3 degrees above normal for the high, 2 degrees above normal for the mean, and I believe yesterday we were also above normal as well. High of 81, which is 5 degrees above normal. However, the low 57 was 4 degrees below normal, which kind of washes out to a normal reading at islip. So looking at our current conditions out there, looking at islip right now, 64 degrees. The dew point is up to 61, and again, that's because the wind has shifted more to a southeasterly direction. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we had a southeasterly direction right now. During the earlier part of the day, we had more of a northeasterly wind, which had lower dew points and the upper 40s. And then when the dew points the wind shifted off to the south, the dew points went up. So we'll just briefly go over what we got this weekend. Let's just go back to the CONUS already. I'll just go to the Euro. I'm just going over the weekend. That's it. So you can see high pressure is going to be over us. But there will be some instability in the air, so we'll have to watch for some scattered shower inland area activity inland. Same thing on Sunday, but you can see the highs kind of, again, staying off to the north, which means we're probably going to have an easterly flow again. So let's go to the HRRR here. And you see here for Saturday, not really showing a whole lot of activity. Some models where you can see a few little showers there. Sunday, same idea, very isolated chance of a shower or sprinkle. This is just due to some instability in the air, and also because of the wind flow. So if we look at the dew points and wind flow, you notice we do have somewhat more humid air. The wind's a little more southerly tomorrow, and then it looks like we're staying with a southerly wind tomorrow, and then as we get into Sunday, the winds start off southwesterly and then shift to southerly. The dew points are not that low. It's not going to be terribly humid, but you're going to feel a little bit of humidity in the air. Temperatures for tonight, they won't be dropping that much, probably 50s. And then tomorrow, similar temperatures to today, probably mid to upper 70s, maybe 80, probably low 80s in Jersey. And then Sunday in Jersey, it might be even a little bit hotter there, mid 80s. And maybe we might get up to 80 again here on Long Island as well, especially if you start off with that westerly wind. Skies, go to the RGM, show you there probably will be some Q development, so let's go to that. You see what happens tomorrow. So there will be some Q development in the afternoon, probably, and there's like a little bit of a front that comes through there, a little weak flow front that comes through tomorrow night, and then that kind of pushes off to the south, and maybe we'll have some more sunshine on Sunday. It looks like a little bit less Q development, but there's still some around. Again, there could be some cumulonimbus development, mainly inland. NAM, let's go to the NAM. We have the 0Z NAM as well to look at. NAM is similar idea here. Maybe some fog at the coast in the morning, and then Sunday looks like more in the way of sunshine. We'll go and look at the radar to see what the NAM has for tomorrow. And you can see some very isolated activity, and it's mainly inland, not on Long Island. And that's Sunday, it doesn't even have anything. So it's mainly from a front that's going to be kind of moving through. If we look at the Weather Prediction Center here, you'll see there'll be, it looks like, it doesn't even show it. Let's see if we go to day 2. You can see there's a little bit of a front there. Barely anything, though. Very, very weak, very diffuse front, but it could just be just enough, especially with that onshore flow. The moisture going inland, there could be some convergence. All right, HDRPS. Here's the HDRPS, which is a little more numerous inland with the shower and thunderstorm activity, but nothing really for Long Island. And then Sunday looks quiet up to afternoon hours. And HRRR smoke. We'll see what we got to deal with any more smoke at all. I mean, it would look like maybe there was a teeny bit in the air today, very little bit. Let's see there. It does show some light smoke. Going into tomorrow, it looks like there's some improvement. And then maybe as we get into Sunday, we might see a little bit more, but it's all fairly light. Any haze you see would be kind of just slight, and I don't think there's going to be any impacts to actual air quality at all. So it's mainly aloft. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Good night.